from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
When we talk about the best dual quarterbacks in the NFL, don't leave Deshaun Watson out of the conversation. 2 straight years he's been a Pro Bowler. Excellent numbers again last season with 26 touchdown passes, 7 more added on the ground, and firm leadership and control of his Houston Texans team. Now he's looking forward to taking the next step and beating Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the playoffs and getting the Houston Texans to a Super Bowl.
Now on 2nd and 16, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 81 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
Carlson on for the point after.
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now the Titans will line up to go for 2. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. Right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And let's shift our attention to Will Fuller. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
From the 50, it's Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Call it a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Montez Sweat.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings, for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He's got it. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it.
The quarterback on the keeper.
Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion.
Watson.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up 3rd down.
They turn to the fullback, Gillespie. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They will indeed snap it to Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
And there's a good catch by David Johnson. Good enough for a 1st down. And remember, coming out of the University of Northern Iowa, he had played receiver his first couple of years in college before shifting to running back. Used to seeing the ball in the air. And when he's on his game, he's an excellent pass receiver.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they're going to decline that and choose to bring up 2nd down.
So did you feel like maybe this is just a mistake that they don't take the penalty
possibly
here? Either that or they feel like their defense just cannot be moved on very well, and they'd rather go
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
At the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space. There they are looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
The end of the first quarter with the score Titans 8, Texans 7.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was
to
going
do
to ask
that?
you,
What
maybe
was that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when goes to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time through the interception in the red zone. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 24.
Rashawn Evans.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. 2nd and 11. At the back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Well, here's David Johnson in the Houston offense yet again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game. David Johnson on his way. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And this carries into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. And when it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Well, the defender likes it. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Davis. He's got it. For the Tennessee touchdown, Corey Davis, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now let's look at David Johnson. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
7 yards there and a first down. Here's Watson. Open man, the tight end fouls. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
After review of the play,
they had it Carlson on for the PAT.
Point after.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, He wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and 9.
From the gun, here's Watson. Over the middle here to Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all of those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
They will find Davis. That's complete. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be second down.
Defensively.
On play action, they'll throw. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. That time, a 9-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Here comes Cobb. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Daniel Carlson.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Evans on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes,
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. Then they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Deshaun Watson sacked.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is.
The quarterback sack.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Titans. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And now out comes Houston. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Texans first down.
Here's Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. This is Cobb with a catch right side. Touchdown, Houston. Randall Cobb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
42. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
20.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a first down throw, Watson. And this is caught by Fells, right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Good carry and pickup for a first down there by David Johnson, and he has a chance to fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle, but back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL in all-purpose yards with the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans will be happy to see that guy all year long.
It's a gain of 7.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
Daniel Carlson on.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
35.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Taken at about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Tennessee Titan.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. Man on the left side is Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
First and 10.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the Titans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, first and 10 at their own 13. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj.
Watson's pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
To throw is Watson, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Texans on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 7.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Again, it's Watson. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Dancing to his left. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Third and long. It's Watson. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And a quick throw here that's complete. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
That's good for a
To give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown there to make the grab, and the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here comes Cobb. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston set to take over. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Watson's pass.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Darren Fells.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
Watson on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Coverage defensively.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
The Texans.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help